week's quick tips. I'm going to show you today how I enhance freckles on this image in particular. Us photographers tend to really like enhancing the freckles in people. I think it makes images stand out quite a bit, and it in the right setting it looks really good. So if we jump straight into it now, I always create a new layer, which is Command J or Control J, depending on whether you're Mac or Windows. For this part of the image, it doesn't really matter. I just get into that habit and I can't get out of it. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to go along and we're going to put a black and white layer over the image. Now it brings up the properties over here. Now because freckles have got red in them, I'm going to bring this slider down, and as you see in the black and white image, it starts enhancing and making the freckles darker. It makes the whole image darker, to be truthful. There's a lot of red in this image, but we can bring that down. Then what we'll need to do is we need to go to the blending mode. If we go to the blending mode, and for this image, like you can go through and see what you want to add on to the image, how you want it to blend. For me, the one that I want to use is overlay. Now obviously it's made the image really dark because you're overlaying the black and white layer with the enhanced reds over the existing layer. So what I do is I invert that layer, which is Command I for invert, and with a brush selected with white on it, I'll start off with 30%. I'll start going over the areas where I want to paint the freckles in a bit darker. Now sometimes, depending on your image, you may need to paint freckles individually. This one I didn't need to do that. It's easier to do that when they've got just one or two freckles that you want to paint in, but when they've got a lot of freckles like this, you need to just go over the whole image, as it saves time. I'm going to paint in some of her other features as well, make her hair a little bit darker. I'm just going to paint in these other areas where I want the hair to be just a tad darker, just to give it a little bit more depth. And you don't have to do this at all, it's just I choose to do so. So once you've done that, now there's a couple of areas here that I don't like that's gone a little bit too dark. So what I would do is I'd go in, create curves layer, lighten them areas up, Command I, and just paint over them areas to just lighten that up a little bit. A jumper was quite reflective as well, so it was quite good. It created a little bit of bounce light back up under her chin. Let's get around the nose and the eye. And so as you can see there, if I group them two together, that's before, that's after. So you can really see that it's really enhanced the freckles on her face, and that's the way I do it. If you've got any questions or anything else that you'd like to ask, please contact us, join our Facebook group, link is below. Thank you for the time.